Hi guys, it's Charlie again. Welcome to the second blog of Opal Studios. And as you can see, I'm sorry, I am in my pajamas this time. Okay, I just did 7 days straight at work and I need to stay in my pajamas today. So I'm sorry, but it's necessary. I have a few updates for you. We've actually been making quite good progress. Um, the first point first sort of change that we've had in the team so far. Oliver unfortunately is no longer with us. He bless him. He was really interested in the project, and he really did want to work with us. But unfortunately, he gave himself way too much to do. He was already on a couple of other projects. That I don't know specifically what they were. Otherwise, I'd tell you. But he's a very talented guy, and I never doubted that. But he just had too much to do, too much to do. So he unfortunately has had to leave us. But we already have his replacement. So we've now got Kai on the team, who is again one of Kat and Cinder's friends. We have too many people with names beginning with C on the team, but oh well. So yeah, so we now have Kai, and he's already actually come up with the voice for Gitch, which is fantastic because that has kind of been our main concern for a while, is actually figuring out her voice and how she's going to be portrayed. So I may even be cheeky, probably shouldn't be doing it, but I may link her sound below. It's only a test that he's kind of thrown out there, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's fantastic. So we will hopefully have her voice down within the next couple of weeks, and that's amazing that we can nail down that voice, because it means I can start actually animating and getting her dialogue together properly, knowing knowing what we're going to be using the sound for, how we're going to be using the sound. At the moment, we are still sort of undecided between doing full sentences where she is iterating entire sentences and phrases and stuff, or whether we just do, excuse me, whether we just do like a sort of starting sound that makes it sound like she is speaking a different phrase every time she speaks. But those technicalities, we're getting through that ourselves. If you guys have any suggestions, do let us know. If you think that you would be happy as a player to listen to the noise that's been produced, the sound that's been produced for her voice over and over and over and over and over and over again, then do let us know. If you think it needs to be shortened, let us know. I will figure out how to link the sound down below. I do know technology, I swear. So that is Gitch's status at the moment with her voice and with Kai. So Kai's already doing great with that. We, at the moment, that's his sole focus at the moment, is getting the voice out the way. He already has an idea for the virus as well, so hopefully within the next couple of weeks we'll also be seeing something for him. But after that we'll be looking at the actual sounds for the game. Joe has produced a few soundtracks for the puzzles already, and they sound beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But I'm not going to release that to you guys without his permission, so I'm sorry about that. But I will ask him if he would be happy to share a tidbit or some sort of sound, some sort of fragment of his music, because it's shaping up to be really beautiful. What else have we got going on? So hopefully everybody will be down in London soon, which is where Kieran, Joe and I are based. Kat, his family's around here, and Cinder will probably come down with him at some point. I don't know where Kai is. Again, I have no idea where my sound designers are in the UK, but I know he's in the UK as well, so he's got to be somewhere, and we'll hopefully all be meeting up at some point to actually be able to have a group meeting and discuss things face to face. Everybody gets to meet everybody and say hello, and we can actually start to feel like a proper physical team. Not that we don't already. We're doing great work, but everybody feels a bit sort of separate from each other based on where we are in the UK. So hopefully we can change that and start to feel like we are one working team. course, Kat and Cinder both went to EGX yesterday, so I haven't properly spoken to them about their experiences yet, but I know that they were having a great time. For anyone who hasn't been to EGX, I would greatly recommend it. I think it's up in Birmingham, and I've been once before, and we are, fingers crossed, hoping to actually be exhibiting there next year. So we're kind of looking at springtime next year, but that's not a guarantee. It depends on how much of the game we've got produced, what we can physically show people, basically, because we want to go to EGX with a really, you know, decent looking product that people will see and kind of say, yeah, okay, that makes sense. So it could be this time next year. It could be a whole year later. So this is way in the future because it also costs a lot of money. Yeah, that's for later down the line. But hopefully we will be there. So I would recommend, if you do go to EGX, if you want to actually meet us, if you want to see what we're up to and actually get the chance to play the product before it comes out, we may also be making a cheeky incentive for people who do come and have a look at our game and actually have a play of it and come to meet us. So that's also quite exciting. But right now, my poor programmers are overloaded as it is, so I'm not going to ask them to make a whole new level on top of that. But yeah, depending on what time it's released, it could be a seasonal design. It could be something. It's going to be something a little bit of fun that people can just play around with while they're waiting for the full release of the game. So yeah, that's kind of what we've got going on at the moment. So I just wanted to update you guys and say this is where we're at. I did not get people to make videos in a couple of weeks, like I said I would, because work. But I will be asking Kat and Cinder specifically if in the next few days, because they've been posting a lot on the Facebook page, if you guys have been paying attention, and Twitter, and I've been trying to keep up with the Instagram account as well, and obviously YouTube. We're on YouTube, so if people want to reply to us wherever, that's fine. But yeah, so I'm going to try and get the two of them to make an update where you can see their faces, where you can get to know them, where they can talk to you about what they're doing specifically for the project, because I do know, but let's face it, I am not a programmer. Half the things they say goes in one ear and out the other and into the ether, so it kind of I couldn't really tell you exactly what they're doing at the moment, but for any programmers sort of watching us and watching our development, you might be interested. So do wait for that video. I will remember to get on that and tell them. Yeah, so that's just a quick update for you guys, an 8-minute long update. Sorry, but I have a habit of rambling, I know I do, and I'm still doing it. Yeah, so thank you for watching again, and I hope that you're all looking at what we're doing and getting interested and excited with us. If you're not, get on our level. No, I can't say that. Yeah, just let us know. Let us know how you're feeling about it. Let us know if there's anything you think you're worried about in terms of the playability or anything like that. I know that Kat and Cinder do have a lot of friends that they kind of share the game with for advice, but they're still gamers. They're still, you know, developers, and so although they're going to have a keen eye, it's not going to be what the player sees. So as the player or as a potential player, do let us know how you're feeling about development, how you're feeling about anything that's coming out, really. Yeah, so it was nice to see you guys again, and have a great day, and we'll be in touch soon. Bye bye.